All right, all right. All right, what's good, gang? What's good? What's good? I hope you're doing well, keeping swell. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you've had a good day. Yo, my day's been crazy, but you know what? Again, every time I come here, I'm always led, man. I'm always led. I feel it's very important to do things with purpose, do things with meaning, and do things knowing that there's more to it. So, yeah, let's go. Today I got my crystals out here. I think we'll start off with a chakra scan, from the crown all the way to the root. We'll see which chakra wants some attention here. But just in terms of like some messages that I got initially, I got something about going back to the basics, something about it like before time, classic, retro. I think this is very much going to be intention led. So this will be a confirmation of someone's intention. You might be very much into like third eye, crown, chakra type of things like that. Yeah, I think it's also a message about overcoming. So, yeah, let's see. That's just what it feels like. But of course, yeah, we'll see where this goes. But whoever needs to hear it, just know that right now there's no more turning back. It's about time that a rebirth takes place. And yeah, I'm just excited. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's see where we're going to start. Okay, let's start here. Spirit, how are we doing on this? Okay, so our root chakra is okay. How about this one here? Ooh, okay, we got something for the sacral. Okay, we're gonna check that out. How's the solar plexus? Okay, now that's looking good. How about this one? Something on the heart as well. Okay, so we got 2 hits so far. How about here in the throat? Definitely something there. Ooh, the pendulum's going off. Notification on my phone is for the confirmation. How about third eye? Now we're good with that. And how is our crown? Wow. Okay, let's see. So we got like 4 out of the 7, right? Yeah. All right, let's start with this deck. This is one of my favorites. This is the Third Eye Tarot. So, interesting. Already, crown, throat, heart, and sacral. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's get one for that one. Okay, let's actually shuffle this properly because I think that one was just a bit more interesting. Okay, so this will be our throat one there. Okay, we definitely need one for the heart as well. Okay, maybe just to make it a bit easier so you see what's popping. Let's do this. And I think we needed one for our sacral too. And then yeah, we can expand further on those to see what's up. Okay. Okay, cool. Spirit, give me some more for the Page of Wands. So we got the Page of Wands here. Temperance. Okay, we got 5 of Cups in reverse. We got the Moon in reverse. Okay, for the heart. Okay, I'll take this one. Yo, a lot of cards popping out in reverse. Something's definitely changed over here. Something's definitely popping. Hey, cards, what's going on? What's going on? Something's going on. Oh, where's that? Something hidden. Something's trying to hide itself, gang. A lot of cards in reverse, and it looks like the one that is up is just on the crown. Interesting. Okay, let's go left to right. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm like shaking right now. The energy is like rising. Goodness. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so Page of Wands with the Temperance. Okay, let me actually show you these. So we got Page of Wands and the Temperance. Something about being curious. Sorry, before I start, I must say, like, something just feels really weird right now, and I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna run with it. It feels like I'm getting this feeling like, again, something's being revealed or something's blocked. I don't know why, but you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Perhaps maybe this moon, okay, clarity, revelation, something is popping. Something is about to show up for whoever I'm reading for right now. Okay, but anyway, Page of Wands and the Temperance. So, you know, when I always think about the Page of Wands, I'm always thinking about it's learning about how to use your ability. It's learning how to, as we can see here, be curious, be wondrous, you know. Oh, my magic stick can do this. Oh, it can do that. You know, so there's definitely some element of creativity, you know, just exploring your passion a little bit more. I think that's definitely what's coming through. And with it coming through with the crown, I mean, it's giving that this was something that was dropped into your head. So you might be getting like a brand new idea, something very cool that just like popped into your mind. Like, damn, it might be time to start that business. It might be time to go ahead on that idea or do that thing that you've been really thinking about for a long time. I think with these cards being the ones that are upright, it's spiritually led. You know, something I haven't noticed before with this deck is that these stones behind here on the Temperance, oh, I'm shaking, goodness, let's put this down. The cards, not the cards, the stones, but it could be the cards as well. You know, the cards are aligned, you know. Honestly, I don't know, but something's definitely coming into alignment. But yes, what I was saying is the stones here are purple, blue in color, and the Temperance is about things coming into balance, alchemy, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Think about being in the lab, you know, just, you know, cooking up the trick. You know what we do out here? We're the wizards, man. But yeah, just, you know, it brings sense of peace and calm with the image as well. You might be led through meditation, stillness, you know, some breath work as well. That's what's coming through here, that you'll grow, because it's a young lady on this side and then an older one on this side. It's like this path is being led by spirit and you'll grow. It's like as you handle one side, they're gonna handle the other side. That's definitely something I'm feeling that's coming through here. But yeah, I hope yeah, I hope wherever you are that you trust your intuition, that you know that there's definitely a perfect mix for you. You know, you are like your own niche in a sense. That's what's coming through here. And it's just about you flexing, man, just showing what it is that you got and knowing that it is divinely held, it is divinely guided, and it will work out perfectly for you. Like, it's just like a perfect mixture is coming through with this. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. Okay. For our next two, we have the Five of Cups in reverse and the Moon card in reverse. And this was going with our throat chakra. And for this one, I've got the Hemimorphite over here. I hope you guys can still see it. But yeah, just, you know, when I think about the Hemimorphite, it's like unlocking all the upper chakras. So anything from the heart and above. So throat, third eye, crown, that's definitely what that's all about. But I mean, with the Five of Cups in reverse, where in an upright it would have been like, you know, focusing on grief, sadness. This is more of like an acceptance, a letting go. It's like you finally can see the cup that's like behind you, you know. It's like a shift in perspective. Wow. Wow, something coming through here. Again, I'm starting to feel that blockage energy once again. Something's just like messing with my channeling right now. And I'm thinking it's this Moon card here in reverse. It's that there's a veil, there's something that's being closed off, or some illusion, clarity that needs to come through. But you know, when I think about the moon, we see it at night. So I always think about sleeping on this thing, having a chance to ponder, to reflect. And I think from this reflecting came some kind of acceptance that with the throat as well, that you're going to have to listen. You're going to have to also speak. And the throat chakra is also about taking responsibility. So I think you've accepted what once was, in the past. And wow, man, I don't know, the energy around these two cards just feels really, really weird, man. I really don't know what's up, but we'll expand. But yeah, there's just something about leaving something behind in the past and then like moving ahead to greater, to more, to better. But it came after a period of things being veiled or hidden in a sense. But yeah, I think the clarity is coming, gang. Clarity is coming. But yeah, let's go into this one a bit more. Spirit, what we got? Tell me a bit more about this one, okay? Both of you want to come out? Let's go. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords. This work is not going to be avoided. Whatever it is that you've been meaning to do or start for some time, it's like, while it might have stopped for some time, it's like, yo, we gotta go full steam ahead, going against the grain, putting a lot of like movement. This is fast, quick movement. And I think that's why it started off like this, is to say, while there might have been a delay and things are not visible, and it looked like perhaps there was like a stop to work. I don't know, I'm getting the sense that like somebody's changed their jobs over here or has been waiting for a new job. But I'm also thinking that like, Spirit likes to always come through, especially when we're doing like crystal readings. I know Spirit likes to come through at the throat chakra. So it's like this message is what's being communicated to us, is that like there's a certain type of job that you thought you were going to do, but it's actually not for you, and you're being led to this different direction very, very quickly, or something's coming in very, very quickly. I don't know, man. This moon energy here is quite strong, man. This moon energy is quite strong. I get the sense that like someone, I'm even getting like a family dynamic. It's like someone in your family perhaps was like dimming your light, or affecting you. I'm getting water energy as well. Oh, that might be in your chart. You might be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you might have like a water spirit or a water guide or something like that. But yeah, it's just something a bit weird, man. Just something a bit weird. But again, I think let's keep going with the message. Let's see what's popping. Oh, no, there's these two up here. Okay, let's do that. Put these two here as well. Okay, for the heart chakra, today I'm using a green fluorite. Yeah, I was just like looking around for a crystal, and then bam, this one popped up. So yeah, here we go, green fluorite. But what we got? Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse, as well as the Seven of Swords in reverse. Something was getting in the way of you stepping into your power, stepping into your strength. I'm even kind of getting that it's like divine orchestration, divine order type of a thing, especially with this Queen of Wands here. I mean, in the upright, this is someone who is like very much in control, who dictates, who has structure, who has authority, and uses it in a way that it is conducive, I would say, to birth new things or to direct, Yeah, I'm getting very much like a director energy, but it's like, again, with the court cards, if it's not a person, it's definitely a situation. If it wasn't about this mother person here, I don't know, it's like maybe your mother got in the way of your passions, or you wanted to... Ooh, okay. Okay, let me actually confirm this. Spirit, what are you saying? Is this what I'm thinking it is? Yeah. Okay, and it is. Okay. So it's like, especially with the heart now, it's like, can you keep your heart open even though this maternal figure has gotten in the way of you expressing yourself and your passions. Wow, this feels like he's talking about me right now. Goodness gracious. You know, and it's like there's no running away or escaping this illusion. You know, it's like you're actually being called to face your fears, to face your darkness, and not close off your heart because of this blockage. It's like, yes, you've experienced something that hurt you, that has ultimately upset you, you know, that has made you not believe so much in your ability to create or to express. But now Spirit wants you to face that. And again, even though this is the maternal figure here, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, what I'm getting here is like that shadow aspect, that part of ourselves that we need to also see. And I guess that's where also this illusion of this moon card is coming in. It's like sometimes to live our truth, man, it comes at a cost, yo. It really comes at a cost. And I'm even thinking about the Queen of Wands card. Ooh, as I say that, I just noticed we've got a pair on the table, both in the opposite direction. I mean, in reverse. Well, opposite if you're thinking about upright, but ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But yes, definitely don't close off your heart because of this person not supporting you, not shining the light on the things that you were passionate about. You know, I'm seeing multiple sunflowers. You might have 4 different ideas or things that you wanted to start or do, or that were going to bloom or blossom, and then you kind of felt like they weren't getting enough shine, support. And again, I think this is the illusion or the trickery, the revelation of it all, to say this was supposed to show you a part of your shadow. I think a need for acceptance, a need for support, or you were looking for it in a place that you didn't need to look for it. Because I mean, sometimes even the people closest to us aren't going to support us or even understand what it is that we're doing. Yo, man. What's going on, bro? Like, honestly, what's going on? Spirit, give us one more. Like, what's going on, bro? Everything's coming out in reverse right now. Like, well, not everything. This one came out upright, and those two, but Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. It's like you've started and stopped so many things before. It's like you're wondering if the next thing you're gonna start is actually gonna succeed or thrive. But you've definitely been through a lot. I think you need to see yourself, man. You need to see your resilience, your strength, your ability, and your capability. But yeah, there's no more running away, man. There's no more running away. It's like, I think you realize that you have to keep your heart open for, okay, let's put it this way so it makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, there's no more running away, gang. Yes, you experienced what it was with this particular feminine who blocked your energy, didn't necessarily support you, dimmed your light in a sense. I mean, I'm looking at the stars at the bottom there, but you're still the star. Look at all the stars even there, even coming out of this dark period, you know, being plagued by all these thoughts. It's almost like this was putting different ideas or thoughts into your head about how you could not open your heart or how to keep your heart closed. But yeah, I'm also getting something about being scared to show like the dark sides of you or the dark parts of you that you've been hurt before. Ooh, I'm getting like a numb feeling. You know, you might have been feeling like you don't feel anything. You're just trying to feel something. And you might have actually been running yourself into danger. But now it's like, yo, we don't have to repeat the past mistakes anymore. We don't have to self-sabotage. We don't have to look back at what didn't come to fruition. And again, here's the wands. You're very much about passion, creativity, sensuality, expression. It's like that's coming through a lot. But I also get that you are very much a creative person. I mean, just look at all the different wands coming through there. And again, it's like, don't let your past be the reason why you don't start whatever this new thing is. And again, just keep your heart open. Wow. Okay. honestly, I don't even know what's going on. Like, it's just, yo, this energy today is a bit weird, man. But you know what? That's probably a synchronicity for someone. Um, Wait, root sacral. Yes, sacral. So for sacral today, I've got a tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. This is actually one of my very first crystals. And 2025 is, I think, the year, not the year, the crystal for this year is the tiger's eye. A lot of people were saying that. So yeah, if you've been thinking about getting a crystal, maybe this is the one for you. I think that's a confirmation for someone. Yeah, definitely read up on what the tiger's eye does. In fact, all of these, especially because they came out. So just to recap, it's the tiger's eye, the fluorite hemimorphite, as well as an amethyst. Okay, but anyway, we've got King of Wands in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse. You know, earlier I was just mentioning how we've got a pair here, and it looks like these people needed to be separated. They are clearly not on the same page or not aligned in a sense, and that comes through with this Two of Cups as well. It's like these people are not eye to eye. There's no equal exchange. There's no union here, I would say, or something has broken the union, and that's why this King of Swords is by himself. I think that's why it came through on its own chakra, is to say, can you focus on your creativity even though you are by yourself? I mean, I'm even seeing the fire on one side and the fire not on the other side. So it's like you focusing on you being the best you is actually maybe what's gonna bring in union over time. But right now it's like, yo, it's your time to be by yourself. I'm also feeling like wow, that voice kind of creeped me out for a little bit in the background. But yeah, there might be voices, there might be things appearing or coming out of the blue as well. I'm just gonna take that as a synchronicity. But yeah, something about information right now. You might have your head up in the clouds, or something might have knocked you off your, yo man, yeah, something's off again with this energy. Maybe I'm just being thrown off by that thing that I just heard. But wow, sacral. You know what, it's like someone, if this was this female's doing, right, or the doing of this past here, or something that was veiled and covered up, it's almost like they were trying to get you away from stepping into your power, from stepping into your strength, from being your most creative, your most passionate. And it's like the unions that you were going to have, this could be taken in so many ways. It could be you and this person, it could be you and yourself, you and your spirit team. But it's like this person knew that you stepping into your power was going to bring about a great balance. You know, I'm even thinking Two of Cups, Two Wands here. So yeah, definitely something's out of balance, and maybe that's why I was even saying that the energy's weird this whole time. Like, how many cards do we have here that are in reverse, gang? I mean, even behind the deck, for what we don't see, we've got cards. I mean, a card in reverse. Well, let's see what else is behind here. And again, another one in reverse, another one in reverse, another one in reverse. Goodness gracious. Somebody doesn't want you to see yourself. Somebody doesn't want you in your strength. Somebody doesn't want you in your power. You had a blessing, a huge blessing coming in. This might be a new job, a new opportunity, something to do with your work, home, your career, your money, and a lot of that, which is now in the background that we don't see. They didn't want you to learn or know about your riches or your blessings or your abundance on the earth realm. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Behind that, the Emperor. You know what? I was feeling that with this King of Wands, where it's like you're being knocked off your crown, you know, knocked off your pedestal, or not having your throne anymore. Getting uprooted. I mean, with the tree in reverse there. But again, it's like they're trying to sunset you, dim your light. There we go with the sun in the background. And it's like, if we think about it from this card going to this card, it's like, you know, because this one was behind, it's almost like the pentacle was moving back. Whereas it was shining on you. Now it's like, no, let's affect this tree, this growth. You know, I'm even thinking about this channel, Roots Holistic. It's like, what you doing, bruh? Like, why are you starting this channel? You know? Who do you think you are? Goodness gracious. But you know what? Here we are with the devil. I think it's more about self-reflection again. But with the devil in reverse, isn't this crazy? This card came out in the previous reading as well. Different deck, of course. But the attachment to the version that was perhaps being projected to us, or ourselves, the version of ourselves that we are seeing. This is like knowing that there are parts of you that have to be unalived so that there are parts of you that can live. But yeah, you have to definitely see that. You definitely have to see that. And again, like I said at the very beginning, there's no turning back anymore, okay? Ooh, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. There's definitely no more turning back. I think what you are leaving behind is that version of you that wasn't in your strength, wasn't in your power, wasn't in your, you know, well, I'm getting something about like not aligning with authority right now. Like, you know, you might also be a person who doesn't take well with authority. You know, you just want to be your own boss. You want to lead yourself. And then I'll stop here. But fourth one, 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody has been blocked, I would think. That's what's first thought that I'm getting over here. But it's like, for this new peak, for this new path, this new expansion, this new place that you are at or going to, there's just things that are being removed. I'm also getting something about vulnerability and opening yourself up to using your power, not being afraid of, you know, people coming at you. And it's like, you know when to, you know, kind of balance things out, make things fair, and knowing when to like step into your power and when not to. You know, I'm seeing the X and the X there. So yeah, certain things have been blocked before, but there's this one idea, this one thing that's like, you know what, it aligns with spirit. Spirit even wants to bless it. There's one thing that's gonna come through that's gonna really blossom. You know, as I see this, I'm just drawn back to let me just show you these. I'm just being drawn back to this Page of Wands. It's like, even though all of these things are happening in the background, you were still given one stick or one wand. Ooh, I just thought about someone, and you know what? Fuck that nigga. Shit, bruh. You know what? Anybody who tried to stop us, it makes sense why. Oh, you know what? Shit, this reading's all over the place, gang. I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be sorry. Why? But anyway, the reason why I'm saying that is because it's like, I'm just getting it now that like somebody wanted to block you, and as many times as they tried to block you or even get into fights and war with you, it didn't stop you from opening yourself, because you still got the main wand, and now here you are using the wand to create. I mean, there we go. Here's one thing, and all these other things are still getting their chance, but you are still the star. Just look at the stars around that. Now the stars are around you. I'm getting something about embodiment right now. It's like the version of yourself that you know you want to be. Just become it. Just do it. Just decide it. You know, we don't create our reality, we choose it. That's something I've had to learn as well. So different choices lead to different outcomes. So just choose it, gang. Just choose it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about this. But wow, yeah, this reading's all over the place. Again, not every reading's like this, but wow, just yeah, it's been wonky. I think maybe that also speaks to the period of time that you've been going through, you know. Just to recap, I'm just like, okay, use your power. Things are in balance. Gotta accept something from your past. It was not seen, or it was veiled, it was hidden, but now it is opening up. Now, if the work or your efforts seem to have not been seen, things are going to start moving ahead very quickly. Something that took you out of your strength or your ability to use your abilities being revealed and highlighted, all that trickery and illusion. Again, moon card coming through again. And it's like, don't fear starting again. It's like, even though you were close to the end, it kind of felt like something fizzled out, but keep going, keep moving forward. And even though you move forward alone in your strength, it might feel like your passion is not understood or you don't have every answer. Know that this is kind of eliminating things and people that are not actually for you. Okay, finally it's starting to kind of piece itself together. I think it actually wanted to be seen in totality. Interesting. Okay, you know what, let's get some advice on here. Let's use a different deck. Spirit, what you saying for advice? You know, like, if you're coming through with a message like this, bruh, like, there's something here that we need to know. What's the advice, gang? What's the advice? Give us some advice. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, let me just get, okay, I think this one definitely wants to come out, and this one over here. Okay, and at the back we've got the Hangman. Ooh, this card came out last reading as well. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I was just hoping that like none of the naked looking cards pop up, because you know, we don't want any of like these videos to be striked or anything. But yeah, for the advice, 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like, you know what, you need to avoid these people who are trying to like win at all costs. You know, I'm getting a sense of like people being petty, people being, I don't know, it's like almost trying to use your truth against you. You know, using the very things that you live by and trying to flip them on their heads. But it looks like, again, with those people looking back, you looking back at them, just look ahead. I'm also seeing the clouds over there. The clouds are clearing up. You might be just getting some answers, you know. Seeing 3 that they're holding might be something to do with the number 3 again. I mean, we've got 3 cards here as well. But that illusion or confusion is also coming through with this person. It's like you coming out of a period of darkness and looking at the ways forward. I think there's definitely a path that's going to speak loudest to you. Right now, I'm just like looking at this spirit that's coming out of this card. It looks like it's being propelled by a candle. So it's like, follow the light, follow the guidance, you know. I'm also seeing this wreath or wraith, whatever that's called, and it reminds me of, what is it here? Yeah, this card over here. You know, it's like you're gonna flip your victory on their heads. Yeah, just a synchronicity with these 2 cards. So it's like by following spirit, you'll be led to your victory. That's kind of what's coming through right now. And then again, seeing through the illusion. You might have many paths or options to take, but again, if this is advice, it's to say, sift through this thing. You might need to just make a plan, but ultimately it's going to be the one that doesn't take you away from using your wand, using your creativity. If you have been gifted something by your guides, your angels, your ancestors, you might even have a gift. You know, again, like I was thinking about a business, a creative project, whatever that thing is, if it goes against that, then I think, you know, it needs to be removed from these options. And if it's gonna pull you back into your past where, you know, there were fights, arguments, you know, just people wanting to one-up you because they're not supporting you, they're not seeing you. No, I'm even seeing this line going across there. You might have to do with something about your boundaries as well. Like, how strong are your boundaries? For real, for real. You know, can you really strengthen your boundaries and make do out of that? But yeah, just see through the fog, man. See through the fog. It's actually made this whole reading foggy for me. Hey, moon card. And in the back of this other deck, I mean, we've got the Hangman. Can you see this thing from a new perspective? some illuminations coming through. It's even like, you know, as I look at the head here with the lights around it, I'm also seeing this. I get the sense that you're very much divinely guided, very much divinely guided. And when I also think about the cards that came out upright first, being from the crown, it's like, you know, Spirit's gonna drop this thing into your head, and then you're just gonna be able to see through all these options, and you'll know which one to take, because it's not really vibing with you, it's not really resonating with you, it doesn't make you feel that you know, doesn't make you feel passionate, that zest, that zeal, you know. Yeah, I'm thinking about as a man, you know, we have to have virile, man. Like, you know, even with this being a phallic symbol, it's like, if it's not attractive, you know, if it's unattractive, well, what are we doing, gang? Honestly, what are we doing? Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the background. It's like a bit of a snoopy observation type of an energy. Don't be worried about what people are gonna do or say. Just do you, fam. Do you. That's the most important thing. So yeah, interesting advice, but again, this reading is just all over the place. All over the place. Where did I put that card? Hey, it's not, it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, maybe one more. Let's see. Mindful message. Let's just pull one out like this. Recharge. I invite magic into my life. And hey, we were talking about a wand, you know. That's wands, it's like magicians, you know, all of that. So you can see, if it's not for the magic, loss, let it go, man. Okay, yeah, I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. Wow. Yeah, you know, this working from home vibe, ne? You'll be indoors for much more time than we need to be. So yeah, let's go outside. Let's get some sun. Let's get some sun. And it looks like, you know, with the clouds that I was getting earlier, it's like some clarity might come from you being in nature. I think connecting to Gaia is gonna, you know, reveal something, or it's a call to spend more time in nature. I'm even thinking now about how these cards here, you know, I mean, she's in nature. It's like Gaia is gonna show you something, and maybe meditating in nature is gonna allow you to recharge. Yeah, I don't know, something about that here. Also getting this as like kind of like a light post. Yeah, there's a light that's going to be shown to you, you know, like those light towers that the boats see at night. I forgot what it's called, but a light tower, yeah, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that's definitely coming through. So recharge, gang. What recharges you? You know, there's no battery on here, so definitely something natural. You know, you might need to even relook at your habits. Try find something natural to put into your routine. Okay, I think let's take one more. Okay, what is this one saying? Opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become the best version, and to become, wow, my best version, or perhaps it's the best version. If this is not about you, this is definitely something that you're creating. I'm not gonna disregard me messing up or saying it that way. It's not a mess up, it's the way it was supposed to be. I see how difficult moments help me to become the or my best version, and I am thankful for them. So even when we misalign with people, I honestly feel like these people are eliminating themselves. They were not meant to be part of what we were meant to do. You know, I'm also getting something about, you know, elevation here with each of the blocks going up. Life is like an elevator, you know. As we go up, certain people are gonna like come off, and certain people are gonna come on. So if they are not for our growth and our expansion, they're gonna be left behind, you know. And even in some of those levels that we pass, we don't see anything here, but they just not where you are, you know. And you keep reaching up, you know, reaching for the stars, reaching for spirit, reaching for higher guidance, or reaching for more, or the next level. What's that guy from the Boondocks, the evidence of absence is not the absence of evidence. Like, yo, a lot of your growth might not have even been seen. It's like you just might pop up and just like people are just gonna see like, wow, honestly, what happened to you, dog? Like, where you been? Yeah, it looks like there's some opportunities that you've taken and you were like taking leaps and bounds. And again, just be thankful for these things that happened in the past. I definitely see that you're not holding it against yourself, you know. You're not hung up on them is what I'm feeling. Like, you're not stuck on these things. You've accepted what it is. And yeah, it looks like you see that it's for your growth, for your expansion, and you are becoming the best version of you. Okay, let's see, where do you want to go? This deck here? No, pendulums, no. So how about this one? Definitely. Okay, cool, perfect. Right, let's get one more. Wow, face your shadow. And did we not just say that over here? Yeah, there's something about your shadow that you need to face before you move forward. This number 48, I know there's a whole lot of numbers on the other cards, but this one's really like calling out to me. I think it's about integration again, you know, with the temperance here. It's like, can you work with your shadow, your dark and your light, your yin, your yang, your masculine, your feminine? But there's something about your shadow that's going to be revealed to you, and it looks like some strength or some power might be coming out of that. You know, from the other side, if I look at it from left to right, it's almost like something that's being like withheld, something dumbed down. You know, there's something that's going to be revealed to you, but I honestly feel like it's time to balance this thing. It's time to integrate it, you know. You wouldn't be a full person. Like, the big picture is you in your dark and in your light, and showing both of these. Quite interesting. Again, I think the reason why this reading was so weird is like because of this darkness, this veil, this disagreement, this very difficult or challenging situation or person that tried to take you out of your bag, you know, like just out of your creativity, out of your expression, out of your creation. But you are now taking your sword back, and that's like swift, decisive action. So once you've faced your shadow, you've integrated it, you've acknowledged those parts of you that perhaps even your inner child is like wanting to be like seen, heard, or, you know, I think with the number 4, again, I was even getting the number 4 with these sunflowers. I think there might be either 4 ideas, 4 instances, 4 situations. There's just something about the number 4 and the number 3, so maybe 34 as well. But yeah, there's just something about that where 4 is also like structure, stability, you know, a foundation. Ooh, from foundation to source. Gang, what we saying? But again, I'll explore my shadow, you explore your shadow. And yeah, for whoever this reading is for, I hope it resonated. I hope it makes sense. Thank you for giving me your time. Yeah, just let me know how you're feeling, gang. Peace and love, and oneness too. And so it is. Peace.